The one thing every successful SaaS gets right is community. We're in the business of community. As a former designer, as a builder, I used to think it was about the tech. If the tech is available, then everything is going to be good. But no, you need to build community around the tech. It's just a very underlying business principle. You need users. A lot of people think that they can just copy what another successful app is doing, but no. If you're not copying their users, you're just copying their tech. So right now it's easier than ever. So tech is no moat. Yeah, you need to understand this principle. Technology is no longer a moat. With the advance of AI and all these tools, you can build anything within days. So you can compete with literally any other company. But what these companies have is community. And community comes from trust. Okay, so that they have years of history. So for example, we can look at Duolingo. So Duolingo started out years ago, and the reason why it's successful is not because they have the most technology. It's not because it's the best way to learn a language. So it's not like it's the best fit, but there is a community around Duolingo. Once you start seeing this, you're going to start seeing it everywhere. There's community around everything. So how do you build your community? First one is validation. This means that you need to look at your app, not through your eyes, but the eyes of other people. Who else is going to get benefit from this app? Wear their jersey. The issue is when you're a designer or a developer, you have marketing people that take on all this. But when you want to build your own thing, you don't think about these things. You need to wear their jersey. You need to speak their language. And then if you just spend enough time on validation, you would even get to discover, should I build this? You never want to build for an audience of one. The first thing you need to focus on is validation. The second thing you need to focus on is retention. So these are very big marketing terms, but as a designer and a dev, you need to understand these things. So who can I keep in my app and why are they going to stay? Why are they going to stay with me? Is it based on trust? How am I going to win their trust, basically? So it's back to the same thing. Every successful SaaS is based on trust. You can't copy another SaaS. You can't do that and be successful. You're not going to copy their users, and you cannot copy their trust. You mentioned certain applications, they stick with people. Basically, people buy from people that they know. So this is a hard lesson that I needed to learn. I spent months building apps. But I never tested it out. I never had a community. And when I tried to show my app into these communities, because they didn't know me, because I didn't engage very well, there was so much friction. So people buy from people that they know. So it's very important that you start your community around your idea, or you go into a community and then you win their trust. I met this guy. He's into mobility exercises, and then he's on the mobility Reddit, and he's been working there. Like, the username is quite known for providing value in the mobility Reddit. So as soon as he dropped his mobility app, boom, he got users. But other designers and developers, all they think they need to do is just build a mobility app, put it on the app store, and they expect users. No, you need to be part of a community. Either you create one or you go into a community and then launch. There's no other way. This is the one thing every single successful SaaS does this. And someone may ask me, oh, what about SEO? I can just launch and people. SEO is a community. SEO is basically bringing people that are searching for the same idea together. If you think about community and you think about SEO, there's alignment there. So I have nothing against SEO. I have nothing against ASO. It's a good way to get users, but you need to always have this one thing in your mind, which is, who is my community? How do I go into community? So it's not about tech no more. Like I said, tech is no longer a moat. It is about community.